Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Temporal Cantaloupe. My dupe is very upset. See, we're at super high stress because the morale requirements aren't being met. So I'm trying to build another massage table, and hopefully something good will come out of the printing pod here soon. I am very short on food, which is definitely a problem. I mean, there's some excellent fruit down there, but getting there is just going to take forever. And sad robot shut down again. I think that's because my dupe, who is a builder digger, isn't supplying this even though it's set to a higher priority. So he's not running on the wheel, he's not supplying the coal generator. He's building, which is good, but that doesn't actually help a base grow. So I reset all of his priorities, but he's still just building as opposed to supplying. Which is annoying. And how long do we have? Half a cycle. Hopefully we get a supplier or somebody who will come help him out. I mean, once that's supplied with power, he'll have a massage, he'll calm down. The other guy will help build everything else. Once this becomes a great hall, then his morale requirements should be met. You. Priority 9. Like, put some coal in this thing. Do this. I swear to God it'll make you happier. There. Oh, of course I haven't supplied any algae to this because this dupe doesn't supply stuff. Really annoying. Alright, how's this map doing? Slowly building that up. How are you not full of carbon dioxide yet? I guess I need a airflow tile there. And back over here we are building... Oh, this is just about done. Okay, and to get hydrogen into here, I think just there is fine. And this will be a temporary pipe. Like that. Then we'll connect it over to there. How much hydrogen do we have? 40 kilograms. So not very much. Like that won't be enough to pressurize all this. But that is okay. Did the mealwood seeds come over? Yes. Perfect. And we have pips, so we can ranch pips for dirt, which will keep the mealwood farm going. That's always the biggest issue with Drekko farms, is if you run out of dirt. So that's all good. We need shipping. Trying to remember how I did this. So that reaches everything on the bottom. That reaches both of those sides. And you reach everything on the top. And then conveyor loaders go... Oh, we're gonna have to dig up some more iron. Oh, I don't have my hard digger over here anymore. Because he's over on... They're both over on other bases. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so let's bring... No, wrong map. Yeah, let's ship you back. Rin, you can come back over here. Max will be fine by himself. And Max can do hard digging. Teleport. Back over here. He comes out, and then we need to give him a bed. And that will help with the building and digging over here. And your stress is still high. How long until a dupe? Oh. Fingers crossed, good dupe. Bad. Not great, but something. So, Lyra. So you should automatically get a card because you appeared over here. Perfect. And your priorities are going to be anything. But I think what I want is... Oh, I didn't reset you. That might have been part of my problem. So, supplying, storing, tidying. Ugly. So that should now supply all of that stuff. And of course it's nighttime. Alright, now we're producing oxygen. Alright, you're picking up coal. I don't have a smart battery yet because I don't have any refined metal. Which means I probably just want to build a rock crusher and make some. But let's prioritize this so I can make it into a great hole, which will fix those requirements. Oh, and food. No, there's some hexalin fruit there. Can they not? Oh, they can't get to that right now. That's why my food is a problem. What is your issue? Oxygen? That is a really annoying alarm. Oxygen in here is awesome. It is super... What? Ren is over here. The game doesn't quite understand. I need to cancel it and restart it for you to recognize that there's a digger here? Yes. Well, that's just stupid. If I'm going to have to move dupes back and forth between bases, the game should recognize that I have done that. Well, I'm sorry, but your massage has to end. Because we need you to build. There we go. Now we have food available. We have water. There's some more food there, that's good. I should have some earth leaves. No, cancel you. And I think you also need this to become a Great Hall. Yeah, you're not even in a room right now. And oxygen's doing okay. Here, how's this doing? Body temperature. Oh, because it's way too cold in here. That's a problem. Alright, so I'm going to have to put in some space heaters. Yeah, I mean, I made this all insulated, so once I do get it warm, it should be fine. It's just going to take a while to get there. What's the load on these solar panels? Okay, so I can fit a couple of space heaters in off of that. So let's cancel, cancel. Space heater, space heater. Oh, I still gotta dig up all that iron. So much to do when you're trying to run 3 bases. Oh, why did I make these out of Mafic? Igneous is perfectly fine. Okay, so that's now a Great Hall. That's morale plus 6. That should fix his morale issue. Who's suffocating? What do we got right here? Igneous. Alright, that doesn't need to be as high priority now. Is there sand in here? I just realized I built deodorizers. So I built deodorizers, and there is no filtration material here. Okay, so rock crusher it is. So this would be all food. So 6 is fine. Okay, lice loaf. I could probably build some mush bars just to make sure I've got some food. We want this to fill up with carbon dioxide. Alright, I think I've stabilized this base now. And then I probably need another outhouse. Probably do the same thing like we did on the other base. And there's some oxalate over here. All right, back to here. Option 7. And let's up the priority on this digging. What's my temperature doing? Okay, yeah, this was 500, now it's down to 200, so this is sucking the heat out of there. Food poisoning. And we still got scalded dupes. I'm not going to turn on the hydrogen for a little bit. Get some of that iron first. And Max is over here just doing maxy things. Alright, well, we'll just have you slowly dig this down and clean up all that water. Sorry, a bit of a jump. I had to sneeze rather loudly, so I paused you and then forgot to unpause you. Food over here is getting rough. And I'm just trying to get the rock crusher going so I can get some filtration material and get a smart battery. How am I gonna get food? We've got some mealwood growing, just not very much of it. I don't see any other excellent fruits. Except for way down there. And how do I recharge Sad Robot? Where is Sad Robot? There you are. Has depleted and cannot be recharged. Okay. You. Make me gold. And refinement. And my stress is coming down because this is now Great Hall. And now that meets his... Is that who's here? No, Nicola's the one here. See, this doesn't tell you... Like, you've got this up here, but it doesn't say who's there. So, Nicola. Morale requirements are now being met. And after you have a nap, that should do it, but man, we are just out of food. Yay, Gold Volcano is active, but that means nothing to me because I don't have any steel to tame it yet. Nourishable food? Yes, because you don't have any. Also trying to see if there's... Okay, so there is some stuff that I might be able to find. Let's go digging. And the pips are planting mealwood, which is good, and it's growing. It's just growing slower than I want. Alright, let's make some mush bars. Oh, you found some regolith. Where did you find regolith? Okay, so there was some material there. Do you have food? You have ice. I do want another digger, but bottomless stomach is bad. Noodle arms is bad. And increased germ resistance is good. What if I load the rocket up with food? Let's try that. So Catalina, they're going to come down here. The schedule gets all kinds of wonky because these people aren't in the same place, but that's fine. Catalina. And now let's go back here. Rocket. In here we want consumable ore, 25 kilograms. But food, we want to grab a bunch of swampy delights, 25 kilograms worth. Nobody ever built this. Why is that unreachable? Oh, this probably doesn't have, no it does. I don't know why it thinks that's unreachable. Yeah, well, I know it doesn't have any food. I'm working on it. Hoping I'll find some food right in here. Mealwood seed. Okay, good. You're making mush bars. More mealwood seed, that's useless. Alright, you. Well, there is grapefruit preserve right there. How come nobody's bringing stuff to here? This new rocket thing is somewhat annoying. So I have a Trailblazer module, but that's fine. I don't need to use it. So change the destination to... Oh no, I don't have a landing pad. Never mind. I can't land the rocket until I build the landing pad. So, you guys are going to have to live on mush bars for a bit. Can you make the smart battery yet? No. Okay. But, yeah, now we got some food. Alright. Crisis averted. Mush bars to the rescue. Oh, and we're down to 0 stress. Very nice. All right, and we're making some gold. These pips should be planting mealwood for us. I mean, lice loaf isn't the best food, but at least it's food. And our oxygen is looking okay, not great. Okay, so that we think is good. Over here, did we go and get more iron? Yes, we did. So we want power. Oh, I should just be able to tap. I'm like trying to tap into the solar panels when I have the entire power infrastructure of my base right here. So, large transformer. What do these need to be? Max 30, minimum 10. So as long as you send a green signal if you are below 15. And then as I get more iron, no, I want ladder. Temperature-wise, it's hot but not horrendous. This is what, coming in at 12 and coming out at 20. That's good. Alright, so next I definitely need oil. Food-wise, you're coming up. Can I build the smart battery yet? You should tell me how much refined metal I have. 100. Alright, so let's deconstruct you. Yeah, so my view on Spaced Out so far is definitely new challenges and a lot of rebuilding your first base. But I am really kind of missing the high-end rockets. Like, now I'm going to have to build an oxalate refinery. Come on, that should be 200 by now. I'm going to have to build an oxalate refinery for them to supply it. How is that not 200? There you are. So you gotta rebuild plumbing, rebuild base food, and you're gonna have some dupes with high morale requirements, which leads to high stress. And like if you want a mechatronics engineer, you gotta move them around. Okay, perfect. Now lower the priority on that. Now we have automated battery. These guys have gone and cleaned the air. Means I don't feel as bad about coming down here and finally getting the reed fiber, which I'm now going with Drekkos for. Perfect. How are we doing on iron? We don't have very much yet. But he'll come in here and dig. And that is an ice biome, so I should probably also dig that way. Oh, I don't want the water. Because that is going to boil everything. Yeah, and you're just gonna keep running around doing not much. I'm probably gonna have to send the hard digger back here in order to get down to that oil finally. But I'm like, what use is there for oil? And now that I think about it, petroleum generators are okay, but plug slugs provide as much power as a petroleum generator. And solar is easy because there's nothing falling from space. And so far I haven't seen, what's that, metal, gold, aluminum. Like if you don't go to space to get fullerene and niobium and the space materials. I'm assuming you find them on one of these planets, but I haven't seen them yet. Okay, good. Unreachable toilet. Ah, son of a bitch. You. 9. Someone come build this toilet. And you... Yeah, you're set to 7. Let's expand this a little bit. That way I can put in another sink. Reachable food. No, because I ran out of food. Who made a mess? You made a mess standing next to the toilets. Alright, let's up the priority on this again. Make sure they're still making mush bars. Alright, you guys are starting to warm this area up. Screw it, we can use copper. Oxygen is low. I probably need more algae, which is all right here. So, construction 6, digging 6. This is also algae, right? And what's that? Something that doesn't do anything yet. Oh, and radium I don't think does anything yet. Alright. Well, looking at the time, that looks like a good place to end this episode. We've got mush bars, we've got a bit of food. Soon we'll have the Drekko farm going. Alright, thank you very much for watching. It definitely is a new take on the game. I'm not sure what the late game looks like. Because if there is no renewable ore is my main concern. Like, once you use all your metal ore, there's a lot of stuff you just can't build. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day.